Hey, what's going on, guys? Digidesdan here, and it's another week. It's another pickup video, and got lots of great pickups for you. This is probably going to be the last one of the year, just because we're going into 2017 here. I stopped by a lot of retail and thrift stores this week. Happened to find a lot of great stuff. Lots of toys and games, lots of different variety, not just games, you know. But I wanted to start off with something that may or may not interest you. I am into Transformers, if you didn't know, and Transformers toys, and I happened to find at Value Village this Primus, so Cybertron Primus. So this is essentially a planet-size Transformer. You can open him up. He's got cool little weapons that come out, and he actually transforms into a person. I don't want to transform him right now because he's kind of a pain in the butt to transform. It's also missing a planet key, or an Omega key, I believe, and that's what helps him transform. This didn't come with that, or didn't come with the missiles, but it's cool nonetheless. Found it for $3. Also found at Value Village another great toy. I don't know if there's any Godzilla fans out there, but this is Godzilla. This is a Bandai Godzilla from 1999. With the purple and silver spikes. I believe that this toy was released in concurrence with Godzilla 2000, so as a promotional toy to that. This one's $199 here. I got it for $199, and I believe this one goes for about $20 in its current condition. So not a bad pickup. I know a lot of people, a lot of friends are into Godzilla. They might be interested in this. I'm not a huge Godzilla person. I was a fan of some of the movies, but I'm not a huge buff on it. And I just figured it would be a good pickup for at least somebody that I know. Next grab from the thrift store. Just a nice little Pokemon plush. It's Clefairy. It is a Hasbro plush made in 1999. So a couple years after Pokemon debuted, but still in its prime. Number 35 here. It says Clefairy. Gotta catch them all. It was pretty nice. This didn't have a tag on it, but the lady was able to give it to me for 99 cents, which is nice. Alright, so this pickup isn't very game related or toy related. It's more of a personal item that I found at the thrift store. It is a pennant. So this is the Seattle Mariners, my home team, and I've always loved them since I was a kid. My favorite player overall played for them, Ken Griffey Jr. I also have a Ken Griffey Jr. Major League Baseball pennant for the Game Boy, promotional item, so this would go really nicely right next to it, or at least near it. But this is very cool, at least to me. So I got this for $1.99. The next thrift store pickups, again, they don't really fall in line with games or toys or comics, but it's something from my childhood that I really enjoyed. They're VHS tapes. So Robin Hood Men in Tights and Dracula Dead and Loving It. Two very great comedy films that I highly recommend and that you should check out whenever you can. So these are, I'm happy to have these. I'll probably be watching these pretty soon. Alright, next thrift store pickups. It's kind of a thrift store. It's half price books. They were having a 20% off sale for a couple days this past week, and I was able to find a couple things. So we have Fighting Force for PlayStation. This is a game that I played as a kid. Honestly, I haven't played it since, but it's a game where you kind of like run around, you just hit people. It's a beat 'em up, smash 'em up type of game, but it's in a 3D setting, so you're not limited to a left to right or up and down platform. You're moving all over the place and kicking butt. So I'll definitely have to put this back into the PlayStation, check it out, see if I still enjoy it. But this is a great one. It was $5.99, and I was able to get 20% off on that one. Next one was also from half price books. It's a sports game, but it's a little bit different. It's NFL Blitz. What is this? 2001. NFL Blitz 2001. Very fun. I got it for $1.50 actually, because it was $1.99 plus 20% off at half price books. The next find, also from half price books and also 20% off. It is the Guinness Book of World Records 2017, the Gamers Edition. So I normally don't pick up books like this just because they come out every year and records are broken every single year. But this past year I became friends with somebody and he happens to be in this book. So I'm going to leave a link in the description below, and his name is Mega RetroMan, and I've mentioned him in one of my videos before, but he is a fantastic video game player. He's got multiple world records. I believe he just broke the world record for Nintendo Campus Challenge 1991. So that's very awesome. Essentially, this book is backed by Twin Galaxies, who is the authority on video game world records. They've compiled, or they've helped Guinness Book of World Records compile this, and now we have a whole bunch of people that are in here for their video game achievements. I don't know if you can see that, but by my finger, for the Bucky O'Hare world record, his name is Paul Tesi. He's got a couple other ones in here, but just because he's my new friend and I support him wholeheartedly in what he's doing and his accomplishments, I had to pick up this book just because it's cool to know somebody who has a couple world records or a few world records. So awesome pickup. You should definitely check it out. Check out Mega RetroMan and all his videos. He's got a lot of great ones, especially if you're getting into competitive gaming. But yeah, awesome pickup. On to the next one. Next pickup is from a Goodwill. It is a board game, and we found it. Next pickup is from Goodwill. It's a board game, and it is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Ready for Battle game. So this is a board game made by Rose Art. Unfortunately, it's missing one piece. So it's one of those board games that have these cardboard cutouts essentially of your character, your game pieces. This is my favorite here, Donatello, and these little stands, and you just slide them in here as your game pieces. So this is what you'll be using on the board, and it has everything but the Michelangelo piece. So it's missing the orange, at least in modern colors. Turtle, the guy with the nunchucks, if you want to go that way. But everything else is in here. It's unfortunate that there's only 3 of the 4 turtles in here. But otherwise, it's a very cool pickup. Huge fan of Ninja Turtles, huge fan of board games, and it's a very cool I don't know, piece of Ninja Turtle history here. Alright, so next pickup from the thrift store. It's actually a lot of thrift store pickups this time around. It is another toy. You probably see it, but it is a Kotobukiya Final Fantasy Squall figure. So this thing's 8 inches tall. This is a Japanese figure, and found it at Value Village in the showcase. They wanted $30 for it, but I had a 30% off coupon, so I was able to get it for around $20. And it's a vinyl figure. It's from 1999. It's not super detailed, which most figures are now, but it's still high in quality. The box has been open, but the figure itself and the contents haven't been removed from the packaging, so it's new in open box, which isn't bad. I know somebody, a good friend of mine actually, is very interested in Final Fantasy VIII. It's his favorite. Squall is his favorite character, and you know, this is definitely going to be something that he might be interested in. So that's one of the reasons why I picked it up. I'm not a huge fan of Final Fantasy VIII. Still a very cool pickup nonetheless, because it's Kotobukiya, which is a very notable company in collectible figurines, collectible statues, and it is video game related. Final Fantasy, it's a well-known franchise, staple franchise for Japanese RPGs, and yeah, I mean it's a must-buy essentially. The last pickup from the thrift store is actually one of my favorites for this week. It is a watch made by Tiger Electronics. So this is a Dick Tracy interactive LCD watch made by Tiger Electronics. You wear it on your wrist, and it actually is in the shape of the radio watch, two-way radio watch that Dick Tracy wears in the comics. And what's cool is you can push the buttons, and it makes I'll hold up to the microphone. yeah, I don't know if you heard that, but it essentially says actual words instead of just blips and beeps compared to other Tiger Electronics. And this is a mini game where you can play as Dick Tracy and have a shootout with gangsters. So very cool. It's something you don't find too often, but I'm a huge fan of Tiger Electronic LCD games, and especially if they're in watch form. And this is a very cool find. I got it for, I think, $3, $2 or $3. It was in a bag, and yeah, I mean, super cool to have this. Excited to have it in my collection, and you never know, I might even wear it one of these days. The last finds in this video are from the retail store, Walmart and Toys R Us. So the first finds are from Walmart. Some World of Nintendo figures. We have the blooper here. This is from the 2.4 line. And then we have the Bone Piranha Plant. I don't know why I said that so weird. It's Bone Piranha Plant. Can't talk right now. Those are cool. Those are in the, I think, the 2-inch line. I think it's 2.25 inches. And then we found one in the 4-inch line that we haven't found lately. It is the blue Yoshi. So this is actually my favorite color Yoshi. The blue with the, or tealish blue with the purple shoes. Comes with a Yoshi egg. Also in this line you have a Splatoon boy, and then you also have a Phazon suit Samus. I don't know if you can see that, but those are the two other ones I'm looking for in this line. So these were picked up from Walmart, which is pretty cool. And the last ones were picked up from Toys R Us. So I got a couple games here from Toys R Us. They had a great deal. It was buy one get one 30% off, and a couple games just released that I've been wanting to pick up. First one is Paper Mario Color Splash. So I'm excited to dig into this one. Hopefully I'll get to it within this next year. It's a goal of mine, a New Year's resolution to say, to beat some more of my games. So hopefully we can do that here. And the last game, part of the buy one get one 30% off deal, is Shantae, Half Genie Hero. So this is the Risky Beats edition. Includes a soundtrack CD, which is very cool. It's unfortunate I couldn't find the PS4 version, but they did have the Wii U version that came with the soundtrack in here. I do have the limited run games editions of the other two games, so the Pirate's Curse and Risky's Revenge, and those came with the soundtracks as well. And it's nice to have this edition, or this release of the game with the soundtrack, you know, in this nice little box. So I actually used a couple of my rewards dollars from Toys R Us. When you spend a certain amount and you're a member there, you get some money back or coupons, and I was actually able to get this for essentially $10. So it's normally $30, and I was able to pick it up for $10. And those were my pickups. Lots of great stuff this week. Lots of stuff that was thrifted, which is great. Lots of different variation. You know, movies, games, toys, books, pennants, just about everything. And if you did like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Check out my Instagram. Check out my Facebook. The year's coming to an end, and I appreciate all you guys' support, all your views, all your comments, everything. And yeah, hopefully I'll be able to keep pumping out new content for you guys in the next coming year. So Happy New Year, and we'll see you guys next year. I already have Paper Mario Color Splash, so I'll figure something out to do with this. Embarrassing.